Hey guys, welcome back to Dad's Foxbody Garage. Um, it's a weekday. Just had a wonderful dinner, and now I got a little bit of time. I'm gonna screw around out here in the garage. Dogs are running around the yard doing dog stuff. Um, did want to show you a couple things I got this week. One thing is from O'Reilly's, which is oil pressure sending unit. I got that for the Stormtrooper, and then I picked up a Daniel Carpenter overflow tank because as you guys may have saw in the last video, I show you here, picked up a clutch fan and a shroud. So instead of trying to fabricate some kind of overflow, I just went to NPD and picked this up. But I want to tell you a little thing I learned was, the tank is around 20 bucks, but it doesn't come with a cap. So found that out the hard way. Gonna have to drive all that way, which I go there once in a while, and get a cap because kit does not come with one. Looks pretty straightforward. It just kind of slides down, and there's two spots on the shroud where these tabs slide into, and then two bolts to hold it on. Again, doesn't look too fancy, but that'll be nice to have that on there, and that'll probably be it for this car. For now, I did get the timing set yesterday. I guess I was really advanced on the timing. I marked the dampener at 10 with a white marker. That's the way I like to do it, is I like to put something I can see on there, and then hit it, and I actually have it set around 14 right now. Should be okay, thinking. I am going to run, octane booster in 93. I think that'll be okay. Probably switch to race gas once I find some. But lock down the distributor. That's all good. I started doing the timing, and I just loosened the distributor and ran out of gas because I don't have a working gas gauge. So kind of got delayed there, but just wanted to mention how great NPD is for all these strange little nuts and bolts and stuff that you come up needing on your projects. So this little kit here, this is the cowl screws. There's 6 screws, and it comes with the little plastic anchors. You think where am I going to get something like that? And I'm telling you, it was like a few bucks for brand new screws, brand new anchors, and you're done. You're back in business. Instead of trying to drive to a hardware store and find something that fits or resembles that screw, they make it so easy. And with the overflow tank, yeah, I could scrounge around a junkyard and probably get one for next to nothing. But they got them in stock, at NPD. I mean, it's crazy, What is this thing? A 35-year-old car, and they got this thing in stock. It's just really something. Another thing I got was, again, talk about NPD. This little clip here, that the prop rod goes in. Again, like $2 or something like that. I mean, how do you find all these little details? I just feel so lucky to have this place at my disposal, and it's literally 10 minutes away. Just a great resource. Guys, keep that in mind about NPD. It's the one by me. I'm in Michigan. It's right in Canton. I live in Plymouth. It's very close. Just really a great resource. The oil pressure sending unit I did get from O'Reilly's. Just got a stock replacement, and show you a little bit of a video. Try to do, I don't know, a time lapse. It'll only take like a minute to put that on. But when we were out driving it the other day, just had a fresh oil change, and first started up, everything looked good. We're driving around, and then like as we're driving it, you know, you like give it gas, and you'd normally see the oil pressure increase. Well, it would like kind of just start moving back and forth. So I checked the connection, looked at what we have on there, and it appears that somebody used a boatload of Teflon. So I'm thinking maybe the connection's not so great on there, or maybe it just went bad. Maybe it wasn't in a motorcraft. Maybe it was, you know, some kind of piece of garbage or something. But I'm going to put this on with a little bit of Teflon. I'm going to be sparingly on it, and see if that takes care of the problem. But I'm telling you, the Stormtrooper's running great. Everything works as it should again, all except for the AC. But we'll get there on that this year. So let me get to work. Alright guys, we got the old pressure sending unit off. Doesn't look that old. It's not a motorcraft though, so probably some kind of import. Not gonna lie, it was a bit of a pain for something so simple. Spin this around here. You know, as you can see, it's right there, right? So there's really no room for activities down there. I think if you had a what do you call it, crow's foot, like a 9/16 crow's foot socket, I guess you'd call it, to go on the end of a ratchet, probably like a 5-minute job. But I didn't have one. All I have is metric, and you know, it took a little bit of wrestling to get that sucker off of there, but got it off, started it up. The gauge does respond like you'd expect. You know, when you give it a little gas, pressure goes up a little bit. So I'm guessing that's what it was. You know, it's just stock. It's not a high pressure, but usually like at cold start, it's between 1/2 and 3/4 of the gauge, and then once it warms up, it goes between 1/2 and 1/4 on the gauge. So I didn't warm it up, but it looks like it's responding well, at least normal. So I'm gonna close this car up. Really nothing else I'm gonna do with that tonight, and I'm gonna throw that expansion tank in Calypso. Alright, so that was about 5 minutes of labor. Put the new bolts in the cowl, or new screws, got rid of the old rusty ones, and got the overflow tank in, put a little WD on the bolts before I put them in, because, you know, they were a little bit on the dry side, and I'm done. You know, and total time being out in the garage has probably been about 30 minutes. You know, we finished up dinner, kind of had a late dinner. You know, we were talking, I'm cutting up veggies, whatever, and you know, it's been 30 minutes. I got the pressure sending unit on Stormtrooper, this in, and I'm heading in. You know, I get, you know, a lot of people saying, oh, how do you find the time to do all this stuff? This, that, and the other thing. And I'm telling you guys, just pick away at this stuff. You know, it's not overwhelming. It's all pretty straightforward. You know, on the weekend, I put a little more time in out here if I can, you know. You just take what you can get and fiddle around. You know, it's a hobby, guys. It's fun. It should be, you know, this is my relaxing time, you know. So I'm done for the evening, and I'm heading in. So I'll catch you on the next one. Oh, and please like and subscribe. You know, the subscriptions, they do help out. And you know, if you guys want some merch, I just got a, you know, fresh load of merch in. I got t-shirts, I got hoodies, large, extra large, and 2X. I'm getting ready for the Fox Fest, so stocking up. Hope to sell them there. But if you want any and you're local in you know, Michigan, Detroit metro area, reach out and we'll make sure it happens. All right, guys. Thanks again. Bye.